I do because I saw it getting filmed.
Yes, I also saw it.
I have the novelization around here somewhere.
I was going to a Matt Good concert. Remember Matt Good band?
I love Matt Good band. Weapon's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, so I saw them live. This was probably
Weapon is one of your favorite songs.
Damn straight.
Hey, I think I put it on every mix CD that I made. Multiple years.
You want to hear something awesome about Matt Good band? I saw the premiere of Weapon. They did it at like a random concert in Niagara, not Niagara, like Thorold. I saw the premiere of Hello Time Bomb. I saw their last concert together.
What has he been doing since?
Get the fuck out.
He's doing solo stuff, right?
Right, but they broke up 19 years ago. Like
Yeah.
It hasn't been that long.
Holy shit.
2002.
Yeah.
No.
I think the worst thing is that 2002 was 19 years ago.
That's really the thing that I'm upset about.
I wasn't done high school in 2002.
Shut up! Just start the game. God damn it!
It was like I was working a full-time job. I was done college.
Like, you're
working at Station Hobbies at that point.
I was putting a down payment on my first car.
Hey, look at all these dice, guys. Look at all these dice.
Speaking of dice.
So So remember how I got this this wrist pad? And I was like, ooh, 10 keyless. That should fit my keyboard. Nope. This is too small.
Oh, no.
Tragic.
It is. Now
How short? Show me later.
It's about an inch and a half too short.
Steve said, let's play.
That's what she said.
But yours is a 10 keyless Red Dragon.
Yeah. So this, I guess,
Same as me.
I guess it was the wrong.
Mine's black.
I guess mine was the wrong 10 keyless format.
Stop focusing
I
on
have
me,
to double
camera.
check to see what I picked up.
Ooh.
Is that your Forgotten Realms dice?
No, these are the Vox Machina and Critical Role dice. The Forgotten
I like that color.
Is
Those are the DM.
yes, it's very Gilmore, isn't it?
Can you answer the call? Oh, I should probably bring up my D&D Beyond
This is
thing.
the die from Forgotten Realms. Adventures of
nice.
Forgotten Realms.
Noise.
The colors.
Oh, I bought this thing.
But
Yeah, I have
Yay,
that.
that's
That's the Ryman the Frost Maiden. So it comes. You have all the maps then for Icewind Dale.
All right.
For like 14 years from now.
Where do we need
They're
to
frame
go?
put up all your maps?
Well, I shouldn't.
I have too many for the walls I have in my house.
Kateri, you should be lying down. Close your eyes.
Terry.
Close your
why
eyes.
why is she sleeping down here?
Because she was upset earlier, so.
That's you know
I
what?
was gonna
I'm
say,
also
it's probably cooler in the basement too.
yeah. That's
We have air conditioning, so it's fine everywhere.
You can stare at the stormtrooper helmet. Very cool.
Would that make you feel better to stare at a Stormtrooper helmet?
Yeah.
I mean,
I have the same one.
it's pretty short for a
Just left it at
stormtrooper.
my,
I gotta say.
Yeah, I look at the.
Don't start.
I look neutrino wand. That's what I'm going to be looking at. I got a Ghostbuster neutrino wand. That's
Ooh.
Neutrino one
so
sounds
cool.
dirty.
it is. It vibrates. And you can
like that.
control how
No
much
one
vibration.
so nasty.
Then on Discord, I can just mute myself with a quick keystroke and then burp as loud as I want and then unmute myself.
Oh,
Incredible.
remember how I told you guys about that PC panel for the volumes and stuff? And how mine's in the mail. It's coming.
Hey.
What'd you get?
I got the Pro version, the one with the sliders and the dials.
Which company?
PC panel.
D-panel. Okay. Okay. No. Sorry. I thought you meant. Yeah. Never mind.
It's under the streaming section of our Discord.
Discord.
So, apropos of nothing, since we haven't seen each other in several weeks, I got a job
Yay!
Cool.
and I started it. So, yeah.
Better.
Can you say what it is?
Vaguely, yeah. I'm working with newcomers in Toronto. So anyone who is like a new immigrant or recent immigrant or someone who is a refugee claimant.
It won't count if I move to
Awesome.
Toronto.
It will not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
wouldn't
you're
be a
coming.
newcomer.
You're coming from Stony Creek. You're sort of a refugee.
Hey, don't dox me. It's fine. I don't care.
terrible.
Nobody
Well,
knows
the
what that
students in
is, and also
Hamilton,
they're going
man.
to spell it wrong. That's going to happen. Because Stony
It's
Creek is
true.
spelled wrong.
You mean Stony Creek?
Yeah.
Tony.
No, it's actually
Exactly
Stone
how-
Y Creek. Like
Yeah, they added it.
It's the
stone
creek is
with
stony. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
stone.
now you've told them how to spell it, so they'll be able to find you once again.
So my
just to
postal
clarify.
code is
Googling
L-
as we speak. Yeah, Google that.
My postal code is L2N 15.
LEM1W8. No, sorry, it's L8P. My old roommate is finally moving out of the apartment that he and I found in 2011.
Wow.
This is a good apartment?
It was, and it was an incredibly inexpensive rent because they never increased the rent. His rent increased $34 in 10 years.
That's amazing.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, for Hamilton, but
That's
like,
to be alive.
yeah, that doesn't exist in Hamilton anymore.
No.
Although they are building film studios there, so
So they can be even more
Eventually.
inaccessible to the people who grew up in Hamilton. The
Those
way
film
it should
studios are going to be underwater in 8 years. So.
yeah.
Hey, 12.
I know that waterfront moved like 16 feet in 3 years, so
Yeah.
not great. Anyway,
So I assume
Climate crisis,
something dark
friends.
side, something complete.
everyone saw that report, I guess, a couple of days ago.
The IPCCs, yeah. It's
Depressing?
concerning.
Yes.
Hey,
Concerning is the
but-
right word.
A lot of people that deal with climate change have said, don't get too worried. It still is reversible. The media does like to scare you.
I'm an
The-
existentialist, so none of this shit matters to me.
The best person that I ever heard talk about it is like it's really easy to like become a climate nihilist when you hear a lot of bad news and just say like and really like embrace that like humanity is a virus nonsense as a way, but it's like a way to try and cope. But what it does is what it does is
Make
make
things
you it makes things worse. You don't try anymore because
Yeah.
what's the point of trying?
You guys want
There's-
to know the notes I have for last session?
Please do.
The
Yes.
best one is Artus Cimber equals bear T comes ? JK. Anyway,
Done.
Excellent.
You know, my other group
Actually
fought a
wrote some
dragon
good
on the
notes.
weekend.
We fought a dragon. No, we didn't. We made friends with it.
And then
my
we
notes are
fought
very few because we didn't do a lot. There was a lot of running around and being confused.
it. Yeah,
Anyway.
I've got
We are the
Search
Benny
for
Hills
the-
of D&D.
East Haven. It still has not been heard from in 10 days, and there has been no contact whatsoever, and that is very unusual for this time of year, and also giants.
Yep. Giants at the gates. Look for Artus
We're looking for
Cimber.
this guy.
Yeah. We were gonna
We're
head
looking
to
for him
the
too.
blacksmith area and just check out some other places to be like, did anybody get some armor fixed? Did anybody look like they were adventuring or had
Yeah,
just some
yeah.
shenanigans?
Exactly.
That's all we know.
Right. So, if we're
Well,
good, then
the last thing I have written down is that you guys were on your way to the Black Iron Pact because you
Excellent.
wanted to
Yep.
investigate.
Then let's go to the Black
We
Iron
shall-
Blades.
go to the Black Iron.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Black Iron Pact is a group of evil mercenaries from MCDM's Arcadia.
So maybe not that.
Definitely
I
not
feel you.
that. Yeah, Black Iron Blades. All right. Small shop and smithy stands just north of the town square and is well known as a one-stop shop for adventurers and other travelers in the region. This is the place where the workmanship is terrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
My type of people.
Did we pick this place again? I don't remember.
I think we just were going.
Maybe in a circle? I have no idea.
Yeah,
So-
we were just trying to check out the market
cheap.
square area because it's busy and somebody probably would have seen somebody or like we
Sure,
want to pick
okay.
up on who is this Artus Cimber.
And I think that we've hit up all of the bars already.
Pretty much.
I remember.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
Well, the shop is run by Garn. Remember Garn?
Darn.
Vaguely, yes.
A very plain-looking man, manufacturing the cheapest blades in 10 towns. And run by his sister Elza. She runs the shop, and he is the smith.
Do you want to build a snowman?
They do also have a selection of adventuring supplies, rations, cloaks, leather gloves and boots, ice picks, snowshoes, and other survival gear. They are so incredibly not busy, you wouldn't believe.
Perfect for chatting then.
It is perfect for chatting.
All right. Well, we will walk straight up then, and since there's nobody here, I guess we'll talk to Elsa.
You know, if there's no one else around.
Elsa's the woman in.
I think
Indiana
we're
Jones
alone
and
now?
The Last Crusade. I just remembered.
There doesn't seem to be anyone else.
Anywhere else.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know, doing the Faerunian equivalent of Sudoku.
Oh, nice.
Just nothing.
Magic Sudoku, yeah. If you aren't careful,
Yes.
I'll talk to her. But
Go for it.
I have. So,
I'd like me to start with some puns. Could do it.
how's the blading?
Yes. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
How's the blading business?
He doesn't even like look over as she's like just like working with things. She's like, prices are as marked. This is low, as you can imagine.
Can I look at the puzzle and see is it am I smart enough to figure it out?
She's behind a counter.
Oh, so I can't see it?
Yeah.
Would you like a boost?
Was she holding it in her hand? That doesn't seem
She's
very
like this.
practical.
She's like sitting on the stool, like lazily.
You're telling me she has a book of Sudoku? She has enough money to buy
It's not
a book
a
of
book.
Sudoku?
It's not a book.
It's one puzzle
I
on
missed
one
you guys.
Probably erases it and starts again. It's probably a like a chalkboard or something like that.
Oh, then yeah, I'm just gonna go around the other side of the counter and look at
The
it.
customers not allowed behind the counter.
I just wanted to see what you're working on.
Well, it's okay. It's none of your business. Just go back to the other side of the counter, please.
This is terrible.
I think that's a 3.
Behind the counter, please.
No, I'm gonna keep going.
Do I have to call the guard? Really?
No, they're friends of mine. No, you know what? You're right. Sorry, I'm trying to be more situationally aware of what I'm doing.
Like trespassing?
Well, hey! Trespassing implies that you have a bunch of things that there's a reason to be standing here about.
Yeah, it's for safety. Stand behind the line.
Safety?
This is
Jesus.
and like there's like man working a smith behind her.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I was here before. It's been a while. I know.
You should know the rules.
I had different boots on. I don't know.
Don't
if you
make me tap
recognize
the
that.
sign. And there's a little sign that just says "Stand behind the line."
I open my mouth to argue further.
I want to lean on the counter and just say, "Oh, do you have a forge back there? I'm sure you have some unforgettable conversations, right? You know?
Are you
Interesting
okay
people
to
come
buy
in.
something or?
I am
To buy
actually.
information if you have it.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's what we're
Thanks,
here
put
for.
that right now. Anyway, we're saying information. Maybe.
I back up behind the line. I realized that I have taken the wrong approach once again.
It's okay.
and it was delicious.
Makes it easier for my character to appear smooth.
The lady, we are we're looking into this business with the giants. I'm sure you've heard.
Yeah, it's
what's
been great
going
for
on.
business.
Has it really?
Oh, just the best.
She being
That's
sarcastic.
sarcasm.
Wow, you're so perceptive.
Oh, that's
I
just
mean,
the
her
thing.
perception might be pretty high.
I figured that it would be kind of bad that everyone is just locked in here. Do you recall if anybody came through before this giant incident, needing repairs or picking up an inordinate amount of equipment?
You're the first folks who've been in here in 3 days.
When did the giant show up?
The same day you guys showed up yesterday.
Right then.
Or did they just pay you to say that?
Did you want to pay me to say something? Is that
No. Just for the truth.
Wait, so no one's been in here for 3 days.
well? We've been here.
So no one's come by to ask you about someone?
It's turning to Monty Python.
No, I'm serious.
Who's on first?
Yeah.
Yeah,
going on?
we're not like the most popular business in town.
I don't know why. I think that with a little bit of cleaning, this could be a great place.
Yikes.
What a
Yeah,
backhanded compliment.
I'm trying to figure out what the reaction would
What
be.
a nagging that is. Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
Yikes.
I don't have diplomacy.
Oh,
Diplomacy is a
we go.
4E skill.
Oh, I'm sorry, persuasion.
There we go. I was like, I don't have that.
I said spot check earlier before we went live too. I'm like, that's 3.5.
That was a 7.
Nice.
I know.
Oh, it's just dirty in here. It's a fucking smithy.
You know what? I've never run a business, so I would not have thought that a smithy would be so dirty to. But you know what? You're probably right.
Where do you think the fire comes from?
I think we're good. We're done
Yeah,
here.
okay,
Thank
thank you.
you.
You didn't even ask her the question.
Did
We
ask her.
ask the question and she answered, so
So
What do
wait,
you want to ask?
we're looking for someone,
I was
and
trying
we're
to go
willing.
about it in a roundabout way, but yeah, I mean, go ahead. I mean, please.
I don't know. We're looking for someone.
but like
looking-
nobody has been there in 3 days. So what?
But that
maybe,
doesn't
like,
mean
they
that-
walked by.
Fair enough. Fair
You're
enough.
saying that they
Something
never.
shady?
You're saying that they were never there. It's impossible.
Yeah, I guess.
And
We're
you can
looking
keep
for-
trying all you want.
I mean,
but-
we've been looking for a man named Cimber, and we are willing to pay. And you know what? I should probably pay you something for being rude. I'm really working on that, but I'm not very good at it.
Paying people off once you're rude to them.
Jimmy's the most honest person.
I mean,
I've
you're-
ever
Some money.
heard.
Go see a Star War.
Your charisma isn't that bad.
It's a +1, and I'm working it. But my wisdom is also
Good.
a +1, which is why I can't tell whether or not I'm doing a better job at it.
Listen, those are still.
Maybe
very
we'll
good
be
stats.
tender and hand you some tender. You know. No.
It just took 3 damage.
What?
For my pun.
Psychic damage.
Roll the die.
It's not a pun if you use the same word. It's not. It doesn't.
But it's fun wordplay.
Yeah.
It's not.
Wordplay. It's literally what it is. You're playing with the fact that 2 things are homonyms. You want to go, bro?
My
You homonyms with me?
my daughter's been talking about homonyms a lot because she learned about
right?
it this year.
Let her know about tender and tender. There's a legal version, and I mean, sometimes it can be illegal.
It's a tender.
Yeah.
If you're not
Shakespeare
gonna buy
loved those
anything,
kinds of
I would
puns.
appreciate it if you left.
Wait, before we do, we are genuinely looking for someone, and
And he's
And,
not
like-
here.
no, but you're telling you've never met someone named Cimber?
No.
What about Simba?
Artus Cimber?
Artist
We're ever gonna
family
be able to
known as
come back
Simba.
to any of these stores ever again.
We don't want to come here anyway, so it's fine. I'm
first
burning these
time.
bridges anyways.
The worst blades in town.
Okay.
I didn't vote for you.
Bunch of
You didn't
water
vote for a king?
insults. No thanks
we-
for the government.
Yeah,
Pretty sure that's not how she spoke the last time you met her, but I don't care.
absolutely not. I am going to give her 10 silver and
She
an apology
snatches it up.
bribe.
So fast,
Apology bribe.
but you still have to leave.
That's just fair. But
Might buy her 1 broom.
1
silver.
broom.
10 silver isn't bad.
It's a joke. You made fun of their business being dirty.
I did indeed.
Hope she
but-
swept it under the rug.
Wait, are we staying at the Hooked Knucklehead? I can't remember.
We're at Kelvin's Comfort, I thought.
All right, Calvin's Comfort.
Or no, that's the tavern we started at. Sorry.
Remember, kids, we're parked in the itchy lot.
I know I can't remember where we're staying, but I tell her that if she does change her mind, I do have more money, and I am willing to pay for information about Artus Cimber.
I don't
and
know
apologize.
if you know how this shop works, but it's a smithy. So we make things and then we sell those things, and that's how we make money. We're not the ARPers. We don't sell information.
You sell them to people, though, right? Sometimes you meet people. They might have the name of Artus Cimber.
I don't think this dude went here.
I also do not think so.
to not know my clients' names for this exact reason.
For the opportunity to make more money? See, this is why you aren't doing well.
Oh no!
I can't. Can we just
It's called multiple revenue
all right,
streams. You gotta
grab her.
diversify.
thank you for your time and
We
consideration?
do the shuffle.
I've been reading
We're
about
going
it.
now. I'm gonna
Thank
stick
you.
out my bow staff and just slide her aside. and
you.
We just go.
Right. Let's go to the next one.
Yes.
That was as good as I'm. Oh no! You're always going to talk. That was exactly what I was missing.
Iconic.
We'll never find this dude, and I'm dead in a pit of
Just
no.
ask every single place. Yes, do you see any shady folk?
It's so weird because I
Anything out
thought
of the ordinary.
last week or the last time we played, you had established that you weren't going to go on this quest thread, and then you're like, now you're back to like doubling down on it. You're like, we're going to find him.
I think we were undecided.
Locked in the city anyway.
I think we were undecided because we can't easily leave without fucking giants trying to hit us.
I'm trying to remember what
Yeah,
the other
well, scale a
option
wall.
was, if there was one.
Bring out your dead.
You can
Unless
fight
they're-
giants. You can try and sneak out from giants. You
Like,
could.
we just
I
made
have
level
41 hit points. I can't
say we
fight that
just
many fucking
became level
giants.
Really?
Well,
One gate's worth of giants.
There's two together.
Is there a way we
Every
could?
gate, aren't there?
Yeah. Is there a way that we could go like find out which entrance has the least amount of giants?
They all have the same number of
two.
giants.
Is it? It's three
Yeah.
or two?
Yeah, it's all
do it
two.
each.
We went over all
It's
this
not
last
two.
time before the end
Yeah.
of the game.
It's not.
And we
two
already
giants.
determined that we can't persuade these giants into letting us pass.
Well, you haven't talked to the giants at any point, but there are 3 gates in the city, and there are 12
Wait.
giants around the city.
We haven't. I thought
Okay,
we had
never mind
tried
then.
to, and they said, "Just send us out of Cimber."
Well,
over
that's
and over again.
when you talk to other people, they're like, they just want Artus Cimber. That's all they're like. They're not. There's no parlay. They just want Artus
All right,
Cimber.
so talking to the giants is another option. That is true.
Does anyone have like a sleep spell other than me? Like we could just make them
Be
sleep.
effective.
I don't know how. Yeah.
I thought in the beginning we thought about talking to the giants, but then the people in town said there's no talking to them, so that's
Yeah,
the reason we didn't.
that's what I
Because
thought.
I have
They were quite
giant.
negative
I can
about
speak
that.
giant.
Yeah,
Don't they dislike your kind though?
They
You
do.
just like my kind.
But we
Yeah,
talked
you
about
put that
transmogrify.
Once
Well, I hate
again,
them.
It's
I
not.
hate
Yes, it's not that
Yeah, I hate
giants.
them.
Frost giants specifically dislike Goliaths. Goliaths tend to
Goliaths.
dislike most giants because Goliaths are ripe prey for giants to take. On
I
slave
argued
runs.
I can't see well anyway, so am I gonna get that angry? Like, ooh, there's a amorphous blob in the distance.
I mean,
Shout.
I'm not saying your character's gonna like fly into a rage, but your species
I
does
hope.
not have a good relationship with giants.
Well, we learned about that the time that we
I'm an outcast.
we made friends with that dude that lived in a very, very nice Quincy.
In the van by the river?
Lived in the Quincy.
I think we could, I mean, instead of role playing through all the stores, I mean, I do think talking to the giants might be, at least attempting to, might be a worthwhile
Get
thing to
head for
do.
the closest gate, the north gate.
Yeah.
Just shout.
Well, I mean, whatever we need to do to be able to talk to them. If we have to leave the city, just like a short distance, then we'll do that.
I've got
Can at least get a description of this person. We can find them.
yeah.
Well, let's find out what their beef is. Like
Do I have any information on the etiquette of giants and what an appropriate parlay flag would be,
good question.
or a symbol?
Olé.
The white flag is still the symbol of truce, even in Bayron.
I think it's also surrender. I feel like the people of this town are not going to be so pleased about us waving that. Wait, what do giants like to eat?
Sometimes people.
Everything.
But do they have like a favored meal?
I think frost giants, it might be giant goats. And when I say
What?
giant goats, I mean like
Gigantic goats.
massive goats. Yeah, like if a goat, if you think of the size of a goat to a human being, there are goats in Faerun that are comparable to the size of giants. In the same way
Yes.
so like it would be like a mammoth-sized goat for humans, and then delicious.
Well, what if we just got them a tiny goat and we present it to them in the spirit of friendship?
Can we enlarge the tiny goat?
Does anybody have enlarged?
in this town? Are
Good
you
God.
kidding?
Yeah, of course. There's got to be a butcher around here that
If
can
it's
sell.
made of wood, and then it's like our Trojan horse.
And then
Nice.
Our Trojan
I like
goat.
this. I like where you're going.
Galahad and I climb out of the rabbit.
Yep. Jesus. Oh God, no.
This is inevitably what would happen.
What are everyone's spells again? Do we have an enlarged situation that we could cast on a theoretical goat?
I do not have that ability.
Let's just wave a flag and yell parlay.
Yeah.
Giant parlay.
Okay. You go explain that to the guard.
I mean, I at least can speak giant.
It's true, you
I'll let them
can.
know. I'll schmooze. Maybe it'll work.
Well, we just want to talk to them. It's fine.
Yeah. And if the guards say no and there's no option, then that's just the nature of D&D. Then maybe that's not an option.
Then we just
Or we knock out the
vicious
guard and
mock
we do it
them.
anyway. Yeah, right. And then they attack the city.
It's all
Anyway,
worth
we're
it.
making our way to the north gate.
All right.
Making my way
There
there.
are many militia members here. And naturally, they're like, no one in or out. Giants.
Yeah.
We
I heard you say no one in or out, but there's like totally 5 of us.
no people, no birds, animals, whatever. Nothing lad.
got us there.
But I
Over the
can.
gate.
Can you speak giant? Because I can speak giant. I think I could do a pretty good job.
Doesn't mean it. Those are the orders from the sheriff. So,
Is the sheriff here?
no, sheriff's at the southwest gate.
Sheriff's at the south.
So it sounds like the sheriff
we
isn't here.
actually-
He told
Hold on,
us.
we talked to August Brighthelm when
Yeah,
we got
we
here. We were
did.
the last people that arrived.
Oh, the deputy.
South Gate.
Yeah. Yeah, you talked to
Yeah.
the deputy. Yeah, so not the sheriff.
Well,
Also, you're
Deputy
not
is
the militia,
just
so
important,
why would I
you
take
know?
orders from any of you?
you know how there's a song that's like, I shot the sheriff with a crossbow?
No,
but I
they,
didn't shoot the
if you
deputy.
could not shoot the sheriff, that would be
Yeah,
beneficial
but you
to
don't
everyone
shoot the deputy
here.
because they're like a little better.
Don't shoot the deputy either. Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, so in order for them not to be shot, maybe we have to take
Are you
our shot at the
threatening
giant.
the life of the sheriff and the deputy of Bryn Shander?
We're talking
No,
about
I'm talking
art
about
here.
the song, a folk
God.
song.
I am now going to drag both of them back, and we're going to go to the southeast gate.
DM
I
Dave,
Uh,
can try.
That's me. Hello.
TC Vintage want to let you know that you are a beautiful man inside and out.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt. It's because I
Maybe
gave
you
him
can
shit
just
last
speak
night. In Witch's chat. So, somebody called Witch beautiful. And I was be nice if someone came into my stream and called me beautiful. But Matt missed
Nice.
the Geeks with Kids thing.
Well played.
Yeah.
Heart. Beautiful.
Okay. So we're going to the
Find
east way?
sheriff then.
The east gate now?
The southwest.
Might as
You
well
go to the-
go into a
Southwest.
circle. The east is the only one we haven't been to.
That's true,
Shows.
but you were told that the sheriff was at the southwest
South-
gate. So.
south-
So we
Southwest,
should
yeah.
go southwest. It is
Fine.
peaceful there.
We'll take Southwest Airlines.
Mm.
By that I mean I'm hoping there's no lines, and we'll get
I
there.
have to. I already burned that accent. Now I'm going to switch to a different accent.
Oh no, it's fine. Just make everything.
I would like a
Everyone's
He's running
from
them like spell slots.
I would like a South
Pretty
African
different,
accent.
South African. That's a pretty difficult one, there. Yeah, they're pretty
I had a
pretty hard.
friend I worked with who South African.
My-
And I worked with them for a while. I was able to do it, but
You,
Yeah.
you fit in prone?
My best friend is South African, and whenever I see his parents, it's awesome. This is Stu, by the way, for those who know him.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured when you. That's the only South African person I know.
It's the only person you know. Stu.
And Sholto Copley. That's it.
old Stu.
Those are the only two South Africans in the world.
I just realized everyone here knows Stu. That's crazy. More or less. Stu.
For those
Hi,
watching,
Stu.
there are a lot more of South Africans.
Nope, just Stu.
She didn't know.
Stu, his sister, and his parents. That's it.
Where is?
You know they have stables near the southwest gate.
For children?
Of course.
Children's stables? Children. If you say it fast, it sounds like children's tables.
I mean, they could
Children's
have
stables.
those too. They'd be very tiny.
Oh.
Damn.
Someone's in trouble.
Nah.
Oh.
For being too entertaining, it's not her fault.
He's gonna lay down the
It's,
law.
Dream. Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
When my nephew gets out of hand, I put him in Uncle Dave jail, which is I just put a triangle around his waist, and then he can't escape.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, it works really well. You can just sit there. Your legs are wrapped around the kid. He can't go anywhere. Can't hurt anyone.
I did this to be nice.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not squeezing. I'm not gonna make you poop.
Did we make it
Thank
to
God.
the gate yet?
Yes. So at the gate, there are many militia. There is the Sheriff Markham Southwell. Very
new
handsome.
shoes.
Wow.
Handsome man.
Each-
Say Marcus?
Markham.
Markham.
What a handsome man.
Oh, he's
Look at-
cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In the obviously in the film version, he's obviously played by Jimon Hunsoon.
Ah, I was just gonna say that. Damn.
He's got to be right. He's just
In this
Albert
life and the next.
When I was little, I used to call him Digimon.
that's a good.
And it was just
nickname.
Gimon Hansu.
I still think of him as Papa Midnight from
Oh yeah.
Constantine?
Constantine. Yeah, and that
Still
is
good in that.
Ogric Brighthelm. The
Good
deputy.
old Ogric.
Yeah.
I remember her.
Yes.
He's talking to the sheriff.
Didn't I ask her about bear fights? I did.
Yes.
Yeah, you
did.
ask everyone about those.
Not everyone. I didn't ask that lady at the shop. Should I have? Oh damn. Missed opportunity.
Anyway, can I mark
You'll
him
never
from
know.
here? Or...
As your quarry?
Ogric is like, what are you lot doing back here?
Well, you see, we went around, we did our due diligence, we tried to ask where this person might be.
Dude, I told you not to do that. I said there's already people doing that job. There was already.
You see, we're a little sneakier.
They seem to have
That's
failed.
not good.
worse,
It's
though.
not good to admit you're sneaky in front of the deputy and the sheriff. And the sheriff's like, are these are them? Okay. Cool. If you could just go back inside, that'd be great. Right? This is being
But I
dealt
can
with.
speak giant, I can help out. We go on lots of adventures, we fought lots of crazy things. We escaped through a dragon's lair one time. Like, there was a succubus that tried to suck my face off.
I made friends with a
Sexual way, in a
dragon.
not so sexual way.
Ooh, yeah.
We can friend with a dragon. We can talk to giants. We can do it. Let's do it. Let's
Where's that necklace with all the gods?
Do you think that since we have someone who does speak giant, perhaps we could discover a little bit more information, help end the siege earlier, clarify the situation?
The sheriffs, I've already talked to the giants. They speak. They speak their leader speaks our tongue.
They just want this man. Like, what did this person do? Like, did they say? Did they just? That's their only demand.
Yeah.
Well, then we
What are you
need to
going to
know
do about
what
it if
he
we don't know
looks
where
like
this
so we
person
can
is?
find
Well,
him.
if we can find him, we'll talk to him.
It's a him.
I assume Artus Cimber is a
Already-
man. It's it's-
Already more info. See,
they
this is what
called
we're
him
talking about.
him. They seem to know who he is.
You see? Good. Ask them the eye color. The hair color. What was they wearing? Do they have
Surely
any weapons?
there must be something else
They tall or
that
they
we can do
short?
besides trying to wait this out and look for a man who may or may not be in the city. I mean, is
They
there any
have a
way that you
subplan.
could get us beyond the walls so that we could get you help, perhaps?
This
Are
is
there
where
any
the sneaky comes
passages
in
or
handy.
anything that could use?
You understand that right now, the giants and we are at a peaceful stalemate.
But
My
Yes, we
job is
understand
the
that.
safety of everyone within Bryn Shander.
Is it
I just
that
don't-
safe?
I just don't see what
If the giants aren't attacking, yes, we're safe.
It is a stalemate. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. To make it more safe, we just have to find this person and give them back to the giants. So, like, it doesn't hurt if you're offering to help them to be like, can you tell us what he looks like so we can find him faster? Because this town's filled with billions of people and we don't know what he looks like.
It's like 8,000 people.
Yeah, billions of people for you. Like a needle in a haystack. You got like one person in 8,000.
It just seems that just the stalemate, this siege, as it were, is not going to progress until something happens on this. And I don't know. I mean, if he's not in the city, we feel that something should be progressing outside of the city to try to track this man down.
You folks are worried about ifs and shoulds. I am only concerned with what is happening right now, which is we are not under attack. No one
yet.
No. That's great. That's a good thing.
You don't even know who you're looking for. This makes no sense. You can't be. It would help if you knew who you were looking for, because then you could solve the problem faster. Right? We just want to help. We want to be helpful citizens.
You're also assuming that if we find this man, we are going to throw him out to these giants.
Maybe you won't, but at least you can find them faster, so you can determine what you want to do.
I don't have this man, so I can't plan around that, you understand? Like, what I'm concerned about is the safety of everyone here, and as long as we have enough food and firewood, we're okay.
That will only last so long. You have a walled-in city. You aren't able to grow, like, I'm assuming you have crops in other lands and you get resources in your city. That's why you have so many gates. You can't wait months out for these giants to finally
It hasn't been
up.
months. It's been one day.
I know it hasn't, but I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to protect your people.
Not only that, when was the last time someone heard from East Haven? It's been...
That's an East Haven problem. We have our own problem right now.
It's very possible that they came rampaging down through East Haven and did not find what they wanted.
That's supposition.
Well, we're all supposing things right here.
I can't risk the safety of everyone in Bryn Shander to go out and fight some giants if we don't have to. Or to... I don't know who this person is. If we find him, that's a different step. I can only work on what I've got in front of me right now. And right now, we're defensible. Right now, we've got enough food and firewood. Right now, everyone's safe and alive. That's my job here.
Well, I see, Sheriff, that you are a man who deals in realities, as you say. I don't think we're going to have much else to discuss, so we will leave you to your duties, and we'll stay out of your way.
I would hope that you do. The last thing I need is for a group of gung-ho adventurers doing something that would cause these giants to attack this city.
Oh, don't worry, we're not all that gung-ho. Very much the opposite.
It doesn't sound like you are, though. It sounds like you might be.
We'd like to get on our way. That's what we would like.
I would like for everybody to get on with their lives.
I'm just gonna walk away because I'm gonna say some shit to this dude. So my character's already walking away. She's trying to breathe. Getting more of a zen state. God, that fucking rat part of her is coming out. She's getting pissed.
All right, let's just get out of here before we say more to get us into shit.
Could we, pray to the god of, I don't know, hunting?
Grief. It's not
to find us, dude?
Whatever you want, man.
Good try. It's not always a god solution, you realize. Even
Even if by the weird happenstance that we find this dude going off of no fucking description.
That's fair.
Or anything that could help us at all. Even if we find him and for sure verify that's who he is and bring him to the sheriff now, they don't even know what they're going to do.
I'm just going to point out...
He's a leader with no foresight.
Yeah.
Just going to point out another meta aspect too. And Dave, you can correct me if I'm making an incorrect assumption. the setting that David runs is rife with situations. They're not necessarily for us. Okay, there's things going on, right? So this whole thing with this giant isn't necessarily like our main objective. Like we still have to get to East Haven. So
we should sneak. We should try and sneak out. Let's just do it.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Either that or sleep in the tavern for a 10-day and hope things change miraculously.
I mean, we can. I think those are the two options. We can sort of see how it goes for a few days because it has only been one day, or we can, if we don't really care about what the sheriff just said, and we can try to sneak out. So, I'm open.
I cared until the sheriff was this way, so now I'm ready to sneak out.
He's just doing it.
Like I cared about the people, but no, he sucks. He sucks. Straight up.
He cares about the people. He's trying not to get them killed.
Nah.
I would like to. We should go. I would like to get some potions of healing before we go and try and punch dragons.
Fair enough.
All right, that's.
Wait, I don't know. Wait, let me see if I have money.
That's expensive.
Yeah, they're 50 gold a pop.
Okay, I can do that.
I know I'm well stocked. I did that the last 3 times we had a.
Yeah, we have a little bit of stuff.
If you want that kind of stuff, it'll be Rendarl's Emporium. That's the place to go.
Didn't we go there the first time we saw
haughty half elf who's like,
Yeah, we did.
who likes to buy magic items?
And we actually did buy stuff.
We did.
Did they have any cloaks of invisibility or something that we could use for no particular reason? Just to entertain ourselves?
We have rings of invisibility in D&D. I don't know if we have cloaks of them.
Which are 2,000 gold each, right?
Climbing kits?
I have a climbing kit already.
Already have a
Yeah, I
climbing
think I already
kit.
have one.
Oh.
You know,
okay.
climbing down the wall.
Should we get 2?
It's not very sneaky.
You can climb on my back.
I do have a potion of climbing. Then I gain a climb
That gives
speed.
you a climb speed. Yeah, that should give you a climb speed equal to probably 30 feet.
And
Or your walking speed.
It's 25. It's my walking
okay,
speed.
okay.
And I get advantage on strength checks.
Eric got real excited.
I have a disguise kit, so I could probably try and get us through a gate.
You can go ahead.
Well,
Oh, this is going to be
Probably
good.
won't work because they're all.
All right, yeah. Tell me your plan. Let's ocean
No,
dive
You
and-
pretend to be the sheriff.
yeah.
and then you can roll some rolls and see if that goes. for you.
mustache.
We should just pick the direction like we want to go based on this map and head towards not the gate itself, but anywhere else that we can just climb over.
Which way is the closest?
East way.
East way.
The east way.
East
East way
side
goes to
from
East Haven. I
makes sense.
want to suggest that we should look along this wall that's south of the east gate.
Yes.
And see if there's
Start
anything.
pointing.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Hey.
Let's
Seems like a drainage thing out, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like maybe we could. slide
Listen,
down
yeah,
there.
if they do not want to have like fantasy cholera, I hope they have some sort of good drainage system.
They have magic.
Yes.
For everything.
Magic doesn't mean that doesn't happen
They
still.
quite literally have the spell cure disease.
Dave, do you already want to have cholera? I want to live in a world
Dave's
with no
D&D,
cholera.
there is no plumbing.
I'm not that you go message Ed Greenwood. He will tell you that you can just like, hey, I got the flux, and they're like, no problem. Here's some cure wounds or whatever, like cure disease.
That seems like
Not a
very.
flux was given.
Like,
And then what are you gonna need? Fantasy
prestidigitation
insurance?
gets rid of poop, and they've had this in D&D long before Harry Potter figured out that you could get rid of poop with a spell.
Yeah, but what happens if you don't have? What happens if you don't, have a magical skill? You have to go ask someone, and they don't want to give it to you, or they're gonna make you pay for it. Again, this sounds dangerously close to a
honestly,
system that is
that is a
not
big
very
doctor
In
system.
this
sustainable.
society,
Yeah, you have
in
to
this
go find
culture,
a mage
they
to take a
probably
shit.
collect poop, and they probably use it on the sides of houses, and they mix it with
Nope.
quicklime. They make quicklime, and they probably insulate houses with it, because that's
Not a
what you would
people
actually
poop.
do.
Not at a people
Yes,
poop.
absolutely, people poop. Yep.
So let's get these potions.
Anyway,
Everything has a
Ever
use.
use.
Everything has a use.
Not people poop.
not my idea.
Yes, it does actually. Yeah.
How many-
A lot of medieval things use. Not to mention, curing
Poop.
leather could involve human and dog and
Eric,
horse.
you buy them potions. I'm already gonna scout this wall.
No, I meant like how many potions do you guys have in general? Just to.
Fantasy cholera.
I see.
I have.
I can't believe it.
I have 5 potions of healing.
Does that not come with a D4? Am I crazy?
That was like the majority of what I spent
I
my
have
money
2.
on.
Bambi, how many do you have?
Money?
No, potions of healing.
How many's potions of healing? I have 4.
Okay.
There's the
Steve, do you
I
have?
only have one left because I gave them all to the gnomes. So
I've been holding. I hold them on. I hold on to them.
I was gonna get
no,
four
no, no,
more.
no, no, the other gnomes.
That
not,
does sound.
not you. the other ones.
Oh yeah, when you tried to make new gnome friends, I remember.
Gnome friends.
I don't want to. I wouldn't go so far as to say gnome friends. I'm happy with one.
acquaintances.
I'm gonna buy 4 potions of healing.
Oh my god.
Rendarl is. I'm so sorry, sir. I don't know why he talks like this now. I'm so sorry, sir. I only have 3 left in stock.
Then I will take 3.
Yes. After
You sound like the caterpillar from
Ahoo. You.
Alice in Wonderland.
250 GP.
For
Wait,
3, it'd be 150.
150.
Yeah,
Wait,
they're,
Because
they're
that's a
50 gold
lot.
each.
Holy guacamole.
Wait, 50 gold. Oh dang it!
50 gold each.
I pressed the wrong button.
Did he hit add?
He timed me out, and then he deleted all of my beautiful writing.
Wow.
I didn't do
Nightbot,
anything,
way to
did I?
go.
Nightbot doesn't like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Giving it
to
the
look
old
at the
Scanlan
message.
thumb.
What was the message?
I put 4 emotes in a row.
Yeah, 4.
Yep, they
4
thought you were
emotes too
spamming.
many.
You know what? I'm charming, Nightbot. Nightbot, you should be friends with me.
Oh man. I accidentally
Look at that,
deleted
Nightbot
my
from
potions of
Nightbot.
healing.
Oh no.
Bro.
I thought that you
Doing.
Why did I do that? Oh, son of a bitch. Because I had 2 before.
So you can just add 5.
I realized I thought you said 50 silver, and I definitely don't have 50 gold.
Jesus.
Wait, what? You don't have 50 gold?
No, I have 8 gold,
Eric, I
676.
have 5 potions. You want me to just give you one? So we're both like at 3 and 4.
Yeah. I had 3, I said before, or 2?
He is carrying 458 copper and 676 silver and 6. So 50. So
Yeah,
5.
so we could do it.
So 676 silver is 67 gold. So he has enough for 1 potion. But it's like paying your tab in dimes.
I used all my
Yeah.
money from like that whole
True.
dragon thing to buy potions, so
Potions
I
never
will give
go.
you each one if I have to.
The
Okay,
great
we'll
thing
deal
about
with that later. I won't
potions
buy
is
one
they
now.
don't. Okay.
That's cool. Don't worry.
He's got 2 more if anybody wants them.
Is it daytime right now, or is it heading?
It is.
into
It's
night?
daytime.
Or
Yeah,
is it
yeah. It's like it's probably noon. You guys have walked around quite a bit.
So I suggest that we take a casual walk we just take a casual walk along
Yeah.
the walls.
Stroll.
Whistling.
around,
No, because that's what people who are not up to anything
walking
do.
like normal.
Just tossing things to see how the guards react. Huh?
I wonder if
In the wind.
I kick a
Probably just
rock.
my imagination.
It's fucking sheriff.
Well, so I think that we should just pretend to do what we've already been doing, which is like questioning people as we walk past, but we're not actually questioning them. We just keep up appearances.
Yeah. Show up, talking to random things around, walking in the circle.
Are you Artus Cimber?
So
do you like music? What kind of music you like? Bagpipes? The lute?
so what's
Flute?
what's the wall situation like? Is it how
high is
tall
it?
and how thick, and are there battlement stations and
Well, obviously there are some battlements, right? They
I lick
they
the
called?
stone. Try and determine what type of
lick the
stone.
stone, like a weasel licking a wall.
Well, like my character loves things that are carved, so like she carves her
Oh,
own
okay.
wood stuff. Like that's the whole reason why I was in the Dwarven mines to begin with. I was admiring the stonework, so like I know a lot about stones and.
One of the
and
cool
wood.
things about Bryn Shander is that a lot of the stuff was made by dwarves, actually. So this, like, the wall here is very sturdy.
Just like dwarves, Dwarven made for sure. Yeah, definitely. She says with 100% confidence.
If I have a thing, actually, how tall the walls are, I don't know if I
I'm gonna knock on it a little bit, give it a side kick real quick. Okay, it's really sturdy. I don't think we could break through it. You know, we might have to climb it. She makes sure to say that very quietly.
Oh, I need a different. Oh no, I got.
Do do do.
That's actually a quest called that. Interesting.
Getting hurt. Hey, now you put 4 emojis and everything's fine.
Yeah, my friends Geeks with Kids, they fixed it.
Oh, it helps if I spell it right.
I can just spam all the Shannon Woodward emojis.
Eee.
I have no problem with
All
that.
my critical role ones. Your energy.
Bollocks. I'm going to assume the wall is 30 feet tall.
Oh, that's actually not so bad.
It's actually
pretty doable.
probably 20 feet on the inside and 40 feet on the outside.
Okay.
Also, it's kind of like a 2 or 3 story building.
Well, what you do is you have dirt going up, and then you have the wall, and then on the other side you have the wall, and then dirt. Because they don't quite have a moat here. Right, but they do have...
Lots of mud.
Usually you want the inside to be a little more elevated than the outside. So you actually get like drainage and stuff like that too. It's absolutely scalable. They don't have enough militia to cover the whole wall. Since most militia are also human, yeah, under the cover of night, you could probably, honestly, pretty easily scale your way out, especially if you time it right and you're silent enough. That's the biggest thing, right? Is if you're quiet. But on a windy night, maybe they wouldn't hear you at all.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be awesome.
maybe
It's
we
so
should-
easy, guys.
Should wait for a windy night and actually try to armor ourselves in such a way that we can move more easily. So actually, maybe not even wearing armor. You know?
I mean, I already don't wear armor, so
Yeah. No, you're fine.
maybe-
It's more my problem, I think.
you can put all your armor in a little baggie and put it on
Yeah.
the back.
What's your stealth,
Carry you up
Steve?
like little.
Not good. With the armor, it's very bad. Let's see. So
What if
this
I
would be
climb to
what
the
kind
top
of
and I
rolls?
pull
This
you
is
up with a
stealth.
rope?
Just have a +2 on it, but because of the armor, I have disadvantage. So
Your left. Did you hear
I
me?
could go without armor, and then I just have a +2.
He did not.
Oh, there left. So I really like climbing, and I used to sneak out of the monastery all the time. So if I go to the top first, and then I throw the rope down, and I like help pull you up, I think it would be much easier. And you don't have to wear all your armor. You can like put it in a bag for a little bit, and then you can put it
Yeah,
all
no,
on.
I'm okay with that. I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
Okay,
To thief it. So,
nicely done.
all right. I don't suppose we have any way of telling the weather because we don't have anyone who's skilled that way. But I
Survival
suppose survival. Ooh, okay, all right.
Survival check.
You guys have good survivalist skills, so you guys roll it. I don't think I have that.
I've only got a +1, but
I have +2.
Oh, I actually have a +5. Okay, never mind.
I don't have it. I don't. It's not that good.
I only
it's
have a
plus
plus. I have a +3, so
It's a wisdom roll, so
Oh,
I'm gonna blame it on my senses.
Blame it on the rain.
blame it on the rain.
no.
Yeah,
I only got a 10.
yeah.
No, not so hot.
What about me? Nope.
Would you roll?
Nope. I got.
You guys
I got.
can, I mean, you can all. It's fucking weather. You can all try and figure out the fucking weather.
Okay.
You know?
I can't tell. Honestly, I can't tell.
This wisdom.
I can't even see what the weather's like
I
today.
got a +1. It smells like spring.
I got a 16.
Hear it.
That's the highest.
Hey, somebody knows the weather.
It's probably gonna cloud over tonight.
Let's do it.
Cloudy. What if there's a thunderstorm and it's like,
All right. Well, let's maybe try to observe the patrol pattern then. I guess.
Of the guards here or of the giants?
There's no patrol.
Well, I don't think
of the
we can-
giants.
No.
They're just hanging out, right? So
we'll just see if this area has any guards throughout the day. Like we should get some like meat on a stick or like something, from a local vendor and just walk, be hanging out, sit on a bench, or maybe just like
I would
doing
like.
shifts. So we're
I
not
would
just like
I would like one of those deep fried hot dogs.
okay. I'll let the sneakier people decide how they're gonna spy and
I think we can montage that because you guys are.
yes.
Gotta be a montage.
These are just militia people. Like, there's not, like they're really just like, hey, nobody's coming in, nobody's coming out. But realistically, most nobody's trying to really sneak out of Bryn Shander because giants. And on the other side of that wall, it's gonna be mud.
Time for a perfect.
It's springtime. So
For Hitler?
No, but for Germany. One of the reasons you don't attack a place like this in springtime is because all the fields around it will just be hard mud or soft mud. Those are your two options. So
sodden mess. Yeah.
Good luck. Marching an army into mud. So.
And Germany.
Guys, it's gonna be like Shawshank Redemption when we escape.
Just covered in shit.
Covered in mud. What if the rain comes down? If it happens, I'm gonna reenact it. I won't yell though. I won't yell.
Important. Please don't.
Let's go.
That's why I wish I could put the limiter before, like I have it in my OBS, but I obviously don't have it just to the mic to Discord. Then I can scream.
I think the audience is fine with us not screaming.
Not me. Sometimes
You
for certain
betcha.
voices require me to be much louder than other. I can't do them quietly.
Rawr.
That's voice acting.
Yeah. So, presumably you guys head back at some point to the inn for dinner.
What kind of dinner?
Eric's favorite part of the game. Just a nice dinner.
I've been watching a lot of Food War.
That'll be part of the
Part
montage.
of the montage.
Yeah.
It's funny, you almost choke on some steak. We save you, Heimlich.
Do I eat the part that came back out?
Yes.
That's not up to me. That's your
Only
Can I roll?
slightly before I do, because my rat instincts kicked in. I was like,
Actually, yeah,
Weasel
roll a
from Suicide
dexterity.
Squad.
Roll a dexterity for Marcus for trying to catch the food that falls on the floor after he's given the Heimlich.
"We go to a
21.
hibachi place. And they go,
21.
"Whoop."
You barely snatch that food before a rat gets it. And when I say rat, I don't mean the Goliath who can turn into a rat. I mean
Oh,
an
a real
actual
rat.
rat. Yeah.
See how
And
it
then
is.
someone stabs the rat, and then they're gonna eat that too.
Put it on a stick and then deep fry it?
That's right.
Yeah.
Probably just roast it.
I can't eat
fair.
a rat, I guess.
As you,
You
go,
could.
you go to
Have a
your
character that would eat them.
rooms to prepare for your exit, for your stealth mission.
Is this a montage where we put on our gear?
Yes.
Yeah,
Or
we'll go through the whole Edgar Wright style where it's quick cuts to loading your bow, but then actually just putting the arrow in a quiver,
Yep.
cocking the crossbow, and then realizing you don't want to have it without the
Uncocking
bolt in it, but then realizing that's dangerous, so you have to fire it at something
The pillow.
because you can't just decock it. And then there is a knock at your door.
Hello?
It's Artus Cimber.
Hello?
Are you the party that came in the other day? The last group into Bryn Shander?
Yes.
Yeah,
May
that's
I-
totally us. Yep.
May I come in and speak with you?
Certainly.
I have a spell ready in case this person is actually a
I
bad.
hope it's Artus Cimber.
I have a lute ready in case we need a
Absolutely
song.
not Artus Cimber.
No.
You
fine.
recognize this young man. He was in the House of the Triad.
Oh, right.
He's an
I
acolyte of
wasn't there for
Torm.
that.
Yes.
And he says, there's no easy way to say this, so I'll just say it. I'm the son of Artus Cimber.
Wait,
We didn't guess that.
Shh, we got to stay quiet. We got to stay.
Was this the dude that I was suspicious about?
No, you were suspicious about his friend.
Yes, this is true.
Pretty
This is the
funny.
guy. This is the actual acolyte of Torm. You were like, what about that guy? And everyone's like, it's just some guy. He's like, just my friend. You're like, friend? Huh? He's like, yeah, we're friends. Why is that weird?
All right. Let's bring him into the room. We'll
Yeah.
close the door.
Yeah.
All right.
I stand by what I
No.
did.
So
I'm gonna lean.
I locked the door. Oh.
Because you lock it,
What
I
is-
lean against it.
what is happening? Like, how would you explain to us what has happened?
My father has lived a very long time. And
Yes.
Like 50 years? 100 years?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think you would have passed that information on just for, your doctor's visits and all that.
That's a doctor. I'm a cleric. I could just.
Please continue.
Person to talk to about fantasy poop. Okay.
No, that's not a cleric. You don't want to talk to a cleric about that. You want to talk to a mage about that.
To be fair, I needed a
Or an
cleric
engineer.
and I really had the poop, and that's the whole reason I found Derelict.
The reason you had to find a cleric was because you were trying to find because you decided
For the
to do
poop.
underground. Yeah,
For the derelict.
I had the
underground
poop.
thing.
She needed the help to derelict fell that poop.
My father came through the city days ago. He left. To, from what I understand, to fight a lich somewhere in Kelvin's Cairn.
Which way is Kelvin's Cairn?
It's the
The lich
mountain
we heard
north of
about.
here.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
lich.
Yeah, it's
we
in
heard
Icewind
about.
Dale.
It is. Oh,
It's
that's
the
wrong.
funnest.
It's the lich that is
Hang on.
involved with Derelith's family.
Yep.
You don't. Not necessarily.
Kind of. His name got dropped before. Oh, we know.
No, that's totally different place.
Never mind.
So this is Bryn Shander. Let me zoom out a bit. This is Kelvin's Cairn.
Yep.
This is like a mountain. This is a big mountain. This is where a lot of dwarves live under Kelvin's Cairn. It's a big deal. Like there's like even a place in town named after. It's
Yeah.
called Kelvin's Comfort. It's a whole thing. Anyway. Yeah, this is Sirac of Suzel. Sirac. He grew up. Whatever. You don't need to know his whole history, but I don't know why the giants are after my father, but I imagine that if he's off to fight something as evil as a lich, he can't be a bad man. But I
No.
do know he's not here, and I don't know what to do.
Well, our entire purpose was to try to resolve this giant issue, and our biggest concern was actually finding out more about your father and what it could possibly have been related to that caused the giants to come. So I think that our interests align, especially if there are liches involved. I have an interest in dealing with that. Do you know if there's a way out of the city that would allow us to perhaps head towards Kelvin's Cairn, or do you think there's another place we should be focusing?
Really not within my skill set.
Is there anything, or any passages you're aware of in the city, or anything like that?
I'm not from here. I'm
Oh, I see.
from Cormyr. I'm only here working, oddly enough, just doing my stint at the House of the Triad.
I understand. Is there anything else you can tell us about your father before we go? Maybe we can.
I didn't know him. I grew up in an orphanage.
Oh, I see.
It was something. It was something of a fluke that I learned of my parentage. I always thought my father was dead, but as it turned out, he is, I guess, practically immortal.
A bit of a dick dad. I'm sorry about that.
I don't
Cimber
know if
was
he even
pretty
knew
limber, you know?
my mother. I don't know if he even knew my mother was ever pregnant.
We live in a world
So just-
with no
just so we're
cholera.
clear, though,
You can't figure
I
out
mean-
the parent.
Is there anything, if we do find him, that you would like for us to pass on, or to? I mean, we're thankful for the help. Definitely, you've added a lot more information to our
Do we have a
situation.
description so we know what he looks like when we get there? Because I'd hate to show up and be like asking
That's
for him
true.
again and we can't find him.
Yeah, that's good.
Tall man, brown hair, a beard, sort of pale skin. I don't know what color eyes those are.
How does he dress?
Yeah, is he like more of
dresses
a
like a
rangery
northerner.
sort of thing? Okay, that's
What kind of gear does he normally carry?
do you have a
Sword.
pet?
I think he has a dagger, like a special dagger.
Ooh, special dagger. Okay.
I'm not sure. Oh, he's a bard.
Oh, that's more information than we've gotten from anybody
Yeah.
else.
He's a bard?
That's what it says. It says he's a level 15 bard.
I like him.
In 2nd edition, he was a level 8 fighter. That's a bit of a shift.
I mean,
That changed.
it happened for Marcus too, right?
Almost
Redacted.
exactly like that. Yeah.
Oh, retcon. What? Cool.
I don't know how to ask this without being rude, but it's gonna sound rude. I'm prefacing it now. You seem like a very honest person. Thank you for your help. Why didn't you tell anyone?
What good was it going to do?
Everybody's out to kill this guy right now, so.
If I told
But
everyone in Icewind Dale who my father was, then there's a good chance that half of them would send me out to be killed by the giants in his stead.
At least talk to the damn sheriff. The sheriff seems very
Have
convinced
you
that he's.
met the sheriff?
Yeah, he's a bit of a
that
dick.
kind of explains it. No, we are we're glad that you came to us with this information.
Do you have a very similar face to him? Just so that we
No.
can sort of match?
No, he is a much slimmer man than I.
Ah, fair.
Yes.
So okay, we got it. You know, generic white dude. It's fine. We got it.
Special dagger is what we're looking for.
He actually, honestly,
Dagger.
the artwork kind of looks like Keanu Reeves.
Don't you love it? You love to see it.
All right. Well, that's
Yeah, I
something
knew a
to
guy
go
who
off
looked
of.
like that once.
His name is Revan.
Well, thank you,
Sometimes average.
Barack, Torm. You have been very helpful, and we will try to help where we can.
Just trying to do my duty, but
Duty.
You know they have a spell for that. So I've been told.
no, the spell comes after. It involves 3 seashells.
I poop more than 3 seashells worth, so
I would
I'm
really like
just gonna
some.
leave it at that.
If it's possible, we will try to send word of whether or not we find him. But in any case, you have provided us with a lot more information than we had before. So it's very useful speaking with you. So we thank you.
There was one last thing. He met a
yes.
Goliath while he was here.
Sorry, he
Wasn't
met a
he-
Goliath in town.
Yes.
Goliath.
Do you know where this Goliath was in the city? Staying?
No, they both went their separate ways. The Goliath was a Lathanderite, though that's not. The Glacier tribes have a different name for Lathander, but you can recognize him all the same. I believe he gave something to Artus to aid him in defeating the Lich.
Oh, where this tribe resides?
On the Glacier.
Oh, okay. Sorry, is that like common knowledge from here?
Yeah, there are people who live on. Let me zoom out on the Ragged Glacier.
Real question
Yeah.
is, are they ice?
Oh, it's
or
like,
are they
whoa.
not ice?
That's like way off.
People live there. Yeah.
But
Oh my god, that's so
And
far.
people live in the Sea of Moving Ice too.
Yeah.
There's especially there's ice elves and ice dwarves and humans.
where?
like Inuits, right? Like
Yeah. Random question. Where was that Goliath that we met? That was sort of like a ranger outside of town.
around out here somewhere
Okay.
outside of.
He's actually a lot closer.
Yeah.
And he was not a Lathanderite.
I'll tab.
For our
I'll tab.
knowledge.
No, he never mentioned his.
Never came up.
Yeah.
Are there any other Lathanderites in the city right now?
Probably, it's a very common human deity. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I just don't know if we want to spread this around. So
Yeah.
Because we're not here. Like, would I mean, we have a Goliath with us, but would a Goliath in the city be that unusual?
No. From time to
No.
time, they of course Goliaths come and trade, and there are always Goliaths who. Well, I mean, you have one in your party.
Right?
Well,
And I
that's
just
like
know it was
anyone.
a happy accident, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just not familiar with this part of Faerun that much. I came up here to see igloos, and then I learned that those aren't really a thing up here.
Well, if you go to the glacier, it's quite possible that you could see some igloos. Yes.
Yeah, I learned it's more of a cultural thing. It's less of a common practice. I really learned a lot along the way, but
yes, it's really more something for the life of a nomad than a more permanent structure.
Anyway, I think we shouldn't tell the sheriff any of this because fuck that guy.
Fuck
And
that
he already
guy.
has his own planned thing, so like we got the info and we can just
Right.
get
Well,
out
thank
there.
you very much
Yeah.
for coming to us.
I mean,
if you,
I hope it means you can do something to break the stalemate. I just hope that, no one is harmed because of my actions.
I'm more concerned about you, to be honest. Do you think that if the city were... Do you have some sort of exit plan? Are you safe?
Exit? No. If the giants attack us, we'll defeat them, surely.
Okay then.
I'm not... Are you familiar with the teachings of Torm? I will not run from a fight.
armored, like, fighty.
I squish his little...
the paladin. Like,
Yeah.
Torm is the god of
Yeah.
beauty and sacrifice.
Sounds like you're
paladins
not
are
very torn
Yeah.
about this whole
Yeah.
situation.
I just
so-
reach up and
I like
squish his face.
Torm.
I'm like, it was nice to meet you.
Torm is called the Righteous Fury.
Righteous fury.
Love
That's what I felt when the
He's
sheriff.
the cool one in the
Yeah.
triad.
Yeah, he's the one who, like, when you get mad, you can strike down your foes. Whereas Tyr's like, no, justice. Justice is the right thing to do.
And what's the third one? Ilmater?
Ilmater, yeah, the god of suffering.
He's the weakling guy in the back going, slow down, guys.
Well, Ilmater's the guy who carries all your bags for you.
Yeah.
Well, the other two just, like, slay demons.
Bear in mind that we left the comatose whatever.
Well, there's a lot of
Oh.
deities in Forgotten. That's Tempest, though. Tempest is the god of battles, right?
Yeah. No. But
Ready
we left
to do
we
the
left the
sneak.
body in the Church of Ilmater, so that's where.
Yeah, I mean, that's where you take people.
Yeah.
That's where you take, suffering people.
We don't want to look for any Lathanderites, right? We still want to just
No, it's
get the
fine.
F out.
We're gonna sneak out. We'll
I
find.
don't think the Lathander aspect is that vital, but I nevertheless, like, where that person came from is like way far. So here's the question: do we want to bother with this Calvin's Cairn thing, or do we want to actually just like take off to East Haven? I mean,
I feel
I
like
guess
this
it doesn't really
this-
matter until we actually make the wall, 'cause that's the first
I mean-
part of it, But
I feel like just in terms of sheer power, if this dude is as old and as powerful as his son says,
Yeah.
you might...
It might be nice to have him as a friend.
Considering it sounds as though perhaps there could be a situation unfolding in East Haven that...
I am open to either, because right now we have a lot of unknowns. Now we know there's a lich that is related
It's always
to.
a lich.
There's always a lich.
Always a
There's
lich.
always a lich. But this time there's a lich related somehow indirectly to a siege of this city by frost giants, which is very weird. All right, so
Right.
we don't know what's happened, but something's happened to this guy who went after this lich, and there's a chain of events here. And we also have this whole East Haven thing, which is probably unrelated, but who knows? Maybe it's
They're
related.
close enough that we could probably go either one first and then hit up the other
Exactly.
one second.
Yeah.
No. I am open
hike,
to either.
800 kilometers or whatever it is to the. It's not.
I mean
800
like
kilometers.
that. But like, we don't hit up
Hike
East
up the
Haven
mountain
right
that
away.
Dritz
we can go
Duarden
to
had
the
to climb
Cairn.
by himself, so all of his friends could be reincarnated with him.
I still think
Well, I did it in another campaign.
I do think we should go see Artus. I think it'll probably be helpful for us,
Or just
especially since we don't have Alec anymore.
Okay,
For now.
this is not about
I
acquiring.
was like, we always need a level
new
15 in
mate.
the party.
Okay.
If we don't, how are we going to fight anything?
Listen, Marcus wants to learn from him.
I do.
He
This
doesn't
is.
fight all of our battles for us. Who will?
I want to know if he plays his special dagger with music, like if it's a
I
music.
think all men
like
play their special dagger if they
cool.
can.
Like, "Woo."
I was thinking more of like the Green Ranger with the.
How did he play it? First of all, didn't have a spot for his mouth. Second of all, he had a face covering, so he couldn't possibly breathe out.
Magic. The magic.
Magic.
All I know
powering.
is I got a letter from Santa when I was 4 years old, and they were all out of dragon daggers.
It's a shame, bro.
That's
That's a damn shame.
As you're having this conversation, there's a shadow in the corner of the room, as there's many shadows in the corner of the room, but someone steps out of this one.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
In a non-threatening way, and he's actually a very familiar-looking man. Yeah, he's not threatening. Just relaxed, sort of, and just kind of like steps out. And he goes, "My, you have been busy." And he's familiar. It's the mayor.
I'm the mayor.
Except he
I've
doesn't
never met
talk
the mayor.
like the mayor anymore.
Yes.
No.
That's fine. I leap into his arms.
No, please
Oh,
don't
No,
get up on
he's
my,
not talking. He's not talking the same way anymore.
don't get up on my account.
He's better. He's no longer addled of
I
brain.
get up. I do get
I
up.
never was addled of the brain.
Oh,
I'm gonna
right, sorry,
hold
you're
my-
the mayor?
I'm prepared.
So this whole thing was an act the entire time.
What can I say? I'm
The mayor?
for theatrics.
I
I
like you.
stand between our guest and the quote mayor.
Well, that's
wait,
good,
is the
because
guest
I
both
like
here?
you, Marcus Wren, although I think I preferred you when you were a little grimmer.
That was all
Now
for.
he has a nice shimmer.
I just needed to learn.
What was the mayor's name again? I forgot his actual name.
It doesn't matter what my name was, because that's not my name.
What is your name?
I wouldn't tell you. Why would
What should we call you then? The mayor?
The pallid one, perhaps?
I
Yeah,
regret
I'll-
jumping into your arms, sir.
So I take
He
it.
doesn't reciprocate your hug. And he is cool to the touch. Almost clammy. Yeah.
I took care of you. I made sure no one hurt you.
Well, you certainly took care of some of my problems, and I appreciate that.
That sounds dirty.
I thought it was a little too convenient that of all of you,
Right.
that you were the only one that wasn't out to get us. But
I can assure
I was
you,
wrong.
Alec was not the brains of the operation when we secured that orb of yours.
Ah, the orb.
so, to what do we owe this unexpected visitation?
I bring you a warning.
And
I couldn't care less what happens with Artus Cimber or for Bryn Shander. What I do care about is whether or not you head into East Haven, because that would be a death sentence.
For who? For you?
No.
oh my god,
Amazing.
The town has been overrun already by devils.
devils!
Literal devils?
Yeah,
Yes,
like demons.
literal devils from the lower planes.
That
A
seems
portal to Avernus has been opened beneath the Temple of Tempest. What you must do is go to Kuldahar in the mountains, and there seek the aid of the Archdruid of Kuldahar. They will be able to break the spell, allowing you to divine what is happening within East Haven. Unless, of course, you don't value your lives, then, of course, just run in blindly and be slaughtered by all manner of fiends.
And are you being so generous with preventing our inevitable doom if we had ventured into the town without this warning?
Well, first of all, it wouldn't be very entertaining if you just threw all your lives away. And second of all, I have put far too many things in motion for you to throw your lives away on such a foolish errand now.
I see. So East Haven falling into the hands of
Not
devils
my
was not part of the
intention,
plan.
of course, but an unavoidable consequence. Yes.
Well,
I
just
mean,
as
you
long as
could
we
have
understand
stayed
each other.
behind and maybe prevented the whole thing, but then you wouldn't have your little trinket there.
Well, we also managed to eliminate one of your patriots, so I think it was worth it.
And they
I
met
wouldn't
me.
call those three my compatriots.
I know. That's what we call in Waterdeep sarcasm.
Oh, very good.
I heard they have
Right.
a big sarcasm around here too. Very icy.
You had to kill it.
I'm just still holding the boat because I have never met this dude, so I have no clue what the fuck
I
is
know.
going on. Like,
Well, I do appreciate you coming to let us know. And yes, perhaps we can work together on some things.
Well, I
Until it
appreciate
becomes-
all you have done for me.
No doubt.
Well, pallid one.
No,
Was
I
it-
hate that name. We need a different / better name.
Oh,
Do you have an
no.
old name?
Like Tim. Time,
I'm gonna
I think.
call him Tim.
I like
He's
Tim.
a name.
Pal, now he's pallid.
Yeah, unless you can give us a better name. I'm not calling you the pallid one. I mean, like, I appreciate the sporting chance or whatever, but like,
Scott. No.
Sammy? Whitey?
You know, long ago,
Pale horse?
long ago.
I do miss this name, actually.
I hope it's Tim.
Nakasir.
Nakasi. Can we call you Naki?
Yes, I would prefer you didn't.
Well, Nakasir, if we were to go to, sorry, what was it Cairdoon?
Kuldahar.
Kuldahar?
Kuldahar.
Dune?
I don't know.
Cancelled.
We
My
need
bad.
to go to the Star Wars galaxy right now.
I would like to go to the Star Wars. How would we would there be a way for you to help us out of the city?
My dear boy, I am helping you right now.
You are being extraordinarily helpful. It's true.
No. That shadow business. He's. What do you have for us?
We can walk through the shadow, right? And just like portal out.
What? No, this is my exit.
Yeah, but like everybody has a shadow. Can't we just like? And I try to
I
walk into
can
my
tell
shadow.
you, that in 13 minutes, the gods will be changing, and the wall you are going to go to anyway will be empty.
Well, yeah, that was all part of our plan.
I know, I watched you plan it out.
So,
Okay. So
It was the meat on the stick that gave it away, wasn't it? I told you, no meat on the stick.
God damn it.
I will
was
not give up
hungry.
street food. I lived in it.
corn.
But everybody
how I
chews
grew
meat
up.
on a stick when they're spying.
Anyway, Nakasir.
It is
you were saying?
amazing what mortals will assume are related.
Now, is that Nakasir with 2 Ks?
No, just the one.
It's just a. Oh, I thought it was a. C.
It actually, except it wouldn't be spelled with a K at all, because they don't have Ks and not Dethic. What's the whatever the common
Is it a C?
Thoras? Thoras is the common
Oh,
alphabet.
Thoras is what I had when we first fell into the mud.
Thank you for all your information and giving us a sporting chance, as Vanby said. Before you go, just so we are straight on all these things, who might your patron be, if you don't mind letting us know? We'll be up against.
No.
No?
You're above such things.
I mean, I'm someone's seneschal, but I wouldn't say I serve anyone but myself. And then he slips into shadows and is gone.
I'm gonna look down at a non-existent watch and say, "Guys, we have 11 minutes."
Roll.
What?
It's a good thing he decided to tell you all that after you finished packing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yep. That was very convenient.
Let's go. We have.
I'm
Nakasir.
very
One minute
disappointed
over
by
11.
the mayor.
Yeah.
Do you remember all that effort? We were so concerned about keeping him alive. We should have just let him die.
Yeah, but now he gave us
He wouldn't have died, apparently, though.
bare minimum.
No, and then we would have had a whole new. Oh man,
look,
no, then we would have grieved.
All
him.
those guys were fucking with us in one way or another. We'll explain all this to you later.
Not Alec.
Brittany. Oh no, because
I'm making my
He's not a
way.
manipulator, though.
He's not part of this story.
Yeah.
Well,
Are
he
we
is,
walking out of the
Still not
tavern
appearing in
normally,
this
or are
film.
we
Yeah.
jumping out the window?
Well, no, we're just walking out.
We're
We're going
gonna-
for a midnight walk.
And we're walking out.
but we're gonna
Montage?
do the thing we were gonna do.
Ocean's 11 montage?
Somebody said, "Sir, your tauntaun will freeze before you make it past the second marker."
Then I'll see you in hell.
Trying to
Oh, no.
montage because we hit 11 and our time is closing.
How do we how do you spell
let's just-
Nakasir again?
Let's just
Sorry.
roll out of here.
Nakasr. Nakasir.
I put a Y in there.
So
Good job,
Hrogir
Thorn.
or Nakasir. Very good. All right.
It's like I planned this from the beginning.
Yeah.
Remember
Would
that? I
think.
left you one key word there. Will you figure out what it was?
Yeah. Never did.
Okay.
It was good.
All right. So is our last act going over the
Yeah, under the cover
Over
of
the
night
wall.
as cloud, like the saloon and her tears are hidden behind clouds.
Love.
It's dark. Someone
Saloon.
takes a little grappling hook. Ping!
It's
And
me.
you start climbing the rope, Batman and Robin style.
Yes.
Oh, do we have a guest star? Ed Asner. Let's have Ed Asner pop his head out.
You mean the original J. Jonah Jameson?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I want those pictures of Spider-Man on my desk by the morning.
Nice. Good.
I'm gonna let the rope down to Daryless so he can wrap himself up, and I'll pull him up.
Yeah, you guys eventually make your way up the
Okay. All
side, and then lower yourselves down the other side,
Yeah.
and you are in the mud. But it's night, so it's mostly solidified, but it is still not fun to walk through. And you have quite a ways ahead of you.
Yeah.
Now the question is,
Yeah, where do we
Are
go?
you going
We've
to
got
Kelvin's
3-4
Cairn?
directions.
or are you going to Kuldahar?
Her.
Right, so let's decide this.
Because
So,
one is north and one is south.
yeah, so David can plan this. Right, so it's a
Oh,
question
it's already
of, do we-
planned. I've already figured all that shit out.
So it's a question of, do we prioritize East Haven or do we prioritize a Bryn Shander? Crap. We're fucked in both places.
It's
So
Kelvin's
it's up to you
turn.
guys.
East
I-
Haven,
I'm-
it's like we have to get that druid to try and help because it's already overrun with demons. And then
Devils.
Kelvin's Cairn is like he's fighting a lich, so it depends on if we're going to show up before he does that or after he's already done that.
We don't even know what's happened there. All we know is now another city's under siege, so it's not overrun yet.
Yeah.
On the
And there
under
is
siege.
already
It's
a
just under
hero
blockade,
there.
Yeah.
right? It's
They're
just a
basically
blockade.
both ticking time bombs.
that Rigo. So yeah,
You're part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
I think we should go see Artus Cimber.
yeah, okay, all right. We go
Artus.
north then.
Because that city isn't fallen yet. Like if we could get some help from there, I think that would be better.
Yeah. Like if we help him out and he's able to help us out, we'll be like, oh, head with us to East Haven. There's some shit going down.
Yeah, and if he's
We'll
like
send a letter
immortal,
to Bryn Shander.
We should actually try and communicate with anyone to let them know what the fuck's up.
should we have done that before we left?
It kind of already did, and they were busy.
Nah.
So they already knew there was something wrong with East Haven. So, I mean, I've been doing that for a long time, but they just didn't have the
Yeah.
manpower. So there's nothing we can
no
do.
big
We're the
deal.
only ones. Oh, there's nothing that can be done. There's like, what, the Silver Marches? Or
It's literally the War
Okay,
of the
we'll
Silver
take care of
Marches.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
a war going on right now. So there's nobody.
That's why there's no
So-
eagles in the south.
Here's the War of the Silver Marches. Combatants, Silver Marches. Other side, Kingdom of Many Arrows, Drow of Menzoberranzan, because Lauren, various frost giants, various frost giant tribes, and 2 white dragons.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
busy time.
Side with Lauren's gonna win. So
Does sound about right.
I don't know, Tiago Bainra versus Dritzdward and Bruno
I was gonna say,
Banelhammer.
Enzo Baranzan.
You know,
Anyway.
All right.
That was
Right.
fun.
Good times. We're not here
Kelvin's
next
Cairn.
week, right?
why not?
I thought Britt
Yeah. Because
wasn't
I
gonna.
have family visiting.
Okay.
I said I most likely
Fair
won't be
enough.
able to.
But we will be
If I'm
here the week
miraculously
after.
able to, and who knows?
Yes, but tomorrow, what if 9 p.m.
What?
9:30?
What if?
What?
If anyone wants to come and watch it with us, we're gonna watch What If. What
It's
if?
just Harcroft, because Harcroft's really
we'll
excited
see.
for What If.
Yeah, damn straight. Especially after
Yeah,
Loki.
I'm big on What If, but I don't know if I'll join. I might watch it early. So
You can watch it early. We're just gonna talk about it while we're
But
watching
what
it.
if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
join?
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see. I've been having a help.
He's not coming, Dave.
Probably not.
Dun, dun,
not.
dun.
That's
Well,
okay.
thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks guys for joining us this week.
We shall see you soon. Goodbye.
You're
Yeah, thank
breathtaking.
you.
You're breathtaking.